Hello, this is Just in Japan on a bike. This is a quick video about some clothing I recently bought. I went to a big chain company of bike parts and accessories, including clothing, and I recently bought these rather dashing waterproof trousers. The ones you see on the right are the ones I bought in the chain company called Naps. It's N-A-P-S, Naps. It's a major company that is probably the biggest one in this area. There's another one called Nilinkan, which has also got the word socks on it, as in S-O-X, but most people call it Nilinkan. And those two companies, Naps and Nilinkan, seem to be the two major companies that specialize in parts and accessories. So onto the clothing. I bought these in Naps, and these were on sale, 30% off. The original price was 16,500 yen, 30% off, substantial discount. I got extra large, and actually my waist is not that big, but with generic sizing we can't select a waist and leg length combination, so I need extra large for my leg length. However, the waist isn't that big and it's fully adjustable. I mean, it can go quite big, but it's got these straps, adjustable straps on here on both sides. Now these trousers are supposed to be waterproof. It doesn't tell me what level of waterproofness, because that does vary. Some claim only to be showerproof, some claim to be 100% waterproof, some claim that they are not ideal for prolonged periods of heavy rain. These trousers have knee protectors in them, some knee protectors there, and they are over trousers, so they are designed to go over the top of your jeans or whatever it is you usually wear, your leathers or whatever. So therefore they do need to be bigger. I tried them on in the shop and they fit fine. I tried them over the top of my jeans I was wearing in the shop and they fit absolutely fine. So pleased to say, because one thing is there's a lot of stuff on the internet that's cheap. I can find cheap stuff on the internet, although this sale price was a similar price to the regular internet price. The only thing is, with the internet we can't try things on, and sizes do vary slightly, so trying them on in the shop I find is best. I know you can return stuff on the internet, but it can be quite a lot of hassle, and not everywhere accepts returns. So this company is Taichi. Taichi seems to be a major brand, major Japanese brand specializing in motorcycle wear. So it's got these it's got pockets here like jeans, it's sort of the shape of jeans, and it's got these pockets here that are open, but it's got these pockets with popper buttons here on both sides, and down on the back of the leg, so it's got velcro fasteners on both sides, so you can wrap them around your boots or wrap them around your lower legs, tighten them up to for increased protection. The weight, a little bit on the heavy side, but I mean not an issue for me at all. But there we are. The back sort of dummy pockets there. They don't open. No pockets there. Smooth. You want them smooth on the back because you don't want to damage your bike seat. I see a couple of belt loops there. Not quite sure what that's all about because I don't know what you'd use that for. And do they attach to... Oh, well, maybe the belt loops are actually designed somehow to attach to a jacket. The only thing is I couldn't find a matching jacket in the shop. So that was annoying, because I did ask the staff, have you got like a matching set of anything really? That's what I wanted, a matching jacket and trousers for rainwear, that is. And the staff were unable to find anything or suggest anything. So that was a bit of a pity. Moving on, so as I said, I couldn't get a jacket, and I was looking everywhere for a jacket. I tried on 2 jackets in the shop Naps where I bought those trousers, and the 2 jackets that I found went up to extra large, but I found them a tiny bit small. And one thing is because Japanese sizes are smaller than, say, European sizes or Western sizes, American sizes. So I did find that extra large, I could get into it, but a little bit short on the sleeves as well. Japanese limbs tend to be a little bit shorter than our limbs. So I found that it wasn't quite right. I had a look on the internet, trawled the internet, and there were some bargains on there, some very nice looking things, but I remembered that home centres, these are like the sort of DIY stores, the home centres here quite often sell clothing. They sell workwear and also, you know, outdoor wear. So this is what I've got. I went into a home centre. This shop's called Cornan, and went to Cornan, or if you sort of anglicise it, Conan, and I bought this rain suit. And this rain suit claims to be 100% waterproof in hard rain. And that's a quote. Hard rain, 100% waterproof. And it had, I haven't got the shop label. This was the display model. It was the last one in 3L. And I've deliberately bought 3L because what I decided to do was, rather than pay out for an expensive waterproof winter rider jacket, what I thought I'd do is, I thought I'd get one that is oversized for me, that fits over the top of my summer jacket, and that way I don't need to worry about all the protection, because this is not designed for riding on a motorbike. It's just simply outdoor wear, perhaps for if you've got to work outside. Generally speaking, it's designed for people working outside. They claim that this grey section is reflective for safety. Never thought of grey as being a reflective colour, but anyway, I suppose it is catching the light a bit. I haven't tested it in the dark with light shining on it. And the jacket, it's I mean, it's quite light. There you go. What does that say? Backside reflect, that's what it says. So it's quirky English there, but anyway, just got plain black. There were some other colours, but I felt black was okay for me. My bike is black, and I didn't fancy like orange or green or anything like that. And of course, I'd already bought these waterproof trousers, so I didn't really need more trousers. However, the whole rain suit, the 2-piece rain suit, was only 3,000 yen, which is really, really cheap. Bearing in mind that these were 6,500 originally and reduced by 30%, 3,000 yen is extremely cheap. So I'm hoping that I can somehow carry it. Of course, as you've already heard on other videos and if on the podcast, if you listen to that, storage on the bike is a bit of an issue. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe if I go on a long run, I mean, if I'm going on just a short day trip, a 1-day trip, I'll probably do a rain check. But if I'm likely to be caught in rain, or if I'm going on a long trip, then I will of course have storage on the bike. I may even wear a small rucksack. Now, this rain suit, although it says to be 100% waterproof in hard rain, is quite thin. It's very light, and just behind here there is this bag, this pouch that was in the pocket. Now I can only assume what that means is that it folds up really small and fits into this pouch, which, looking at it, I'm suspicious, but I suppose they've already figured it all out, and I suppose it does work. Although I'm not a die-hard biker these days, I may get caught in the rain, and I don't want the weather to be something that puts me off going out on the bike. It doesn't. If the weather is particularly bad, I won't set out, but I won't stay home because there's a chance of bad weather. I'm still going to go out and enjoy the bike. I don't use my bike for commuting. That's another story which I'm going to get into on another recording, whether it's a video or on the podcast. There's a typhoon headed this way, and the weather is pretty awful at the moment, torrential rain, and I need to take my bike for its first month checkup. It's just a free checkup after 1 month by the dealer. The weather is horrible, so I'm going to be testing that rain gear that I've just shown you, and I shall let you know what happens. I bought these boots in the store that I called Naps, N-A-P-S, Naps. I bought these boots in that store at the same time as those rain trousers, those rain pants, and these were reduced as they were about 10% off. The original price was pretty cheap, 10,000 yen, which seems pretty good. Basically, they are just sort of glorified welly boots, what we call welly boots in Britain. That's an abbreviation of Wellington boots. They're just rubber rain boots. They do have reinforced toe sections, and despite these long laces, which I feel are too long really, I'm going to try them out. I've never worn them. I just wore them in the shop to test them out to see what they felt like. They seemed okay to walk around in the shop in. They come with an inner sole that you can, well, it was removable, the inner sole. I had to actually put it in there, and that's the bottom. Plenty of grip on there, I hope. Wild Wing, I've seen this brand for biker gear. Not really sure much about the brand. So this is not reinforced. These are all quite typical rubber boot. They smell very strongly of rubber because they're new, I suppose. They've got a zip up the side, so I think my initial impression is that the laces are too long. However, I shall try them out and let you know what happens, along with the rain suit that I showed you. So yeah, it's torrential rain. I shall be trying the bike on the rain setting in real heavy rain, and I'm not particularly perturbed by rain. It's not something that has ever put me off, though I wouldn't intentionally go out today in this weather. However, I've got no choice because, well, I'd rather not cancel the 1 month check at such short notice. I suppose I could have cancelled it the day before or something, but I'll get it over and done with. And I'm keen to try out the rain gear, so let's see what happens. And what else can I tell you about these boots? Well, one other thing is that the sizes are slightly odd because they don't come in regular shoe sizes. They come in like small, medium, large and extra large or something like that. And they give a size range for each size category. So I forget what it is, but in Japan the sizes are based on centimeters. So my feet are, I usually take 28 centimeters in Japan, and I had to go for the largest size. However, they did seem to fit in the shop, and I won't be doing a lot of walking. The main purpose is on the bike, of course. So the comfort is more about when I'm riding the bike, although I would like to think that when I'm walking around, when I get off the bike, I think it's important still that I can walk around, because I've had boots that are really uncomfortable when you get off the bike and try walking. Although bear in mind that they may need breaking in, because a lot of footwear, as you know, isn't always very comfortable when you first get it, and it requires some breaking in. So there we are. I need to get going in this torrential rain, and I shall report back and let you know what happens.